In this page, we are evaluating functions from function notation. The first thing we always do is we go through and we replace the x, and only the x, or whatever the variable is, with parentheses. I'm going to go ahead and do that in all three of these right away. Right where x is, I'm going to put parentheses. Here I'm going to put parentheses right where x is, and it says minus 12. I'm going to put another set of parentheses, and that's okay. Each one of these functions has a different input they're asking us about. In the first one, it's negative 5, so I'm going to put in negative 5. In the second one, the input is 10, so I'm going to put in 10. The third one, the input is negative 2, so every space I'm going to put negative 2. Then it's time to calculate. Of course, you're able to use your calculator for any of these, but 4 times negative 5 is negative 20, minus 2 is negative 22. Order of operations says we have to multiply this before I can do the subtraction. 3 halves of 10 is 15. 17 minus 15 is 2. And this last one, turns out this pair of parentheses in the second term, not as necessary as it is in other places. That's okay. We'd rather have too many parentheses there than not enough. So we'll do that. 5 and negative 2, there's addition there. And then minus 12 times negative 2, that has to come first. So that becomes 24. So this part right here becomes positive 24. 5 and negative 2 is 3, and 24 makes 27. Again, feel free to use your calculator and type in exactly what you see. All right, for a of 14 and number 16, we're going to replace, do 130, that's the same, it's a constant, minus 7, that's a coefficient, x was, put parentheses, and in those parentheses I'm going to put 14. Okay, that's 130, minus 7 times 10 is 70, and 7 times 4 is 28, so 98, that's 32. So what does that mean? This equation is all about apples picked. Parentheses is, the input is days. So I'm going to say on day 14, 32 apples were picked. And that's what it means to interpret, is to write it as a sentence where we talk about both the input and the output. We talked about the input and the output, and we use labels.